Hi everybody, I'm Alyce-Kay Reckelhaus from Threshold of Hineni and the Widow Reckelhaus, and I just wanted to talk to you really quickly about the doodling component of this. You don't have to doodle, but just in case you're interested. And by the way, I thought doodling would be more for like any women who are doing this, but then I realized this is written by a man and he's left space for doodling, so he probably doodles. So first of all, before I show you what I did for today, there are some things that I want to say about doodling, and then there are some things that I want to say about why you might want to doodle. First of all, I am not a great artist or anything like that. My doodling is very simple. I mean, I'm like stick figure type of thing. So don't feel intimidated by me. When I say doodling, I really mean doodling. If you're a good artist, that's so awesome, and I hope that you'll share the fruits of your gifts with us. I'm going to post my Facebook page below. It's my private Facebook page. You know what? I'm going to set up a group for this, actually. So I will put a link for the group below, and it'll just be for those who want to join for this, and you can share your doodles on there and share some of the things that you're learning. But I also hope that you'll share, not your doodles because there's no way to do this, but your comments and your thoughts and your goals and stuff in the comments below here on YouTube, because when you share, like, comment, all those things on YouTube, it tells YouTube to show this to other people. So that really helps if you do that, and it'll get more people involved. But if you want to go ahead and find the Facebook group, I'm going to go ahead and set that up, and I'll link that below, and that would be a great place for you to share your doodles, whether you're like super talented or whether you're just copying mine, or whatever. That's another thing is that I just wanted to say, if you feel really like you can't doodle, mine are going to be so simple and you can copy them. Today I did mine ahead of time. Before filming this, I didn't really think about it, but in the future, I'm going to do them on camera. So if you want to copy mine, you're welcome to, and you can stop and copy and do it. But if you do your own thing, that's also great. Okay, so why would you want to doodle for something like this? Okay, first of all, for me, I find that when I draw or make designs or something while I'm thinking about scripture, it frees up my brain to be able to do that. So in that case, I'm using, I think it's the right side of your brain that's artistic. I may have it switched, but I think it's the right side. I'm using the right side of my brain to do something artistic, even if it's just making like circles or something. And that leaves my left brain open. I feel better, like I can think better that way. So see if that helps you. And you can use that in lots of different areas in life. The other thing is that it might help to illustrate what you've just learned, which is a good way of getting it solidified in your brain. And then another thing is it just makes it prettier. And that's the case. Again, you don't have to have something that's really complicated or something that's really artistic or anything. Just having color on the page, I think, just makes it more attractive and makes it fun. So I'm going to show you what I did today. Okay, and again, this is just really easy. I used those Bible highlighters that I was telling you about. Okay, they're soft gel highlighters, and I have another set of some other colors too. And I'll link those below. And then also I used a bold gel pen. Oops, here we go. And I'll link that below too. I buy it by the box because I really like these pens. Anyway, so all I did was I made a squiggly line, and then I drew leaves every other, sometimes on the bends, sometimes not. A butterfly, that's pretty easy to make. And then I just used the colors to add in color, and then I traced over these letters, not real carefully either. I just, because it doesn't matter. And then I highlighted things here. And see how the color just really, and I highlighted these things too, the color just really makes things stand out. If you go back and compare the end of the last video, then you'll see it just looked really plain. For a lot of people, that doesn't matter. For me, it matters. So determine whether it matters for you or not, and determine whether or not those other reasons that I gave why you might want to doodle apply to you. And I don't think that they apply to everybody, and it's certainly okay if you don't doodle. Okay, but there will be spaces, as you'll see in the upcoming lessons, you'll see here's a place that says my doodles and jottings. And you can doodle something there, and it can be something that has to do with what you learned, or it could just be a design just to keep your brain busy. But it could also just be more notes if you wanted to, or one theme word or something. Anyway, you can use it however you want, but I'm going to be doodling, and I will do that on camera in the future so that you can see what I'm doing. And also I'm going to talk a little bit more. Most of the lessons, not all of them, will be, I'll do the lesson on one video, and then I'll have another video for that day where I do the doodle. But I'm not just doing the doodling. I'm talking about more thoughts about the lesson. So if you want to just listen and not doodle, then that's totally okay too. Okay, so 2 things. 1, feel free to doodle and don't be intimidated or anything, but if you're a great artist, please, please, please share it so we can enjoy it. If you're not, you're still welcome to share. I'm sharing mine, and I'm not a good artist. And then also join the group. I just now decided while I was recording this that I'm going to start a group on Facebook that you can join. So it'll be just for people who are doing this. And even if you're watching sometime in the future, feel free to join the group, and you can see what other people had put during the time that we were doing this all together. All right, that's it. I love you all. I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.